Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and welcome to tonight's stream where we are back in Icarus to continue with our great hunts, quests towards fighting the Rimetusk boss. We're here on Prometheus, so I think we have 2 more missions before the final boss. So we're probably going to get at least 1 done, and then I need lots more the biofuel stuff to be able to buy the exotic weapons or the legendary weapons. So I think we're going to do the 1 mission, and then I'm going to look, we might just farm some bosses for that resource so that we can actually get a decent weapon. The legendary weapons are cool, but unless you can afford some of the upgrades, they're really not any better than like the in-game stuff. So that's what the goal was. It would be nice if it was Thursday, isn't it? Wouldn't it? All right, let me say hello to everybody, and then we will jump in. Kevin, Kimmy, Pi, Sarah, Christy, Smokey, welcome. It is good to see everyone. I think I got everyone. All right, let's jump in here. So I didn't do too much as per usual in this one off screen. I just, I spent some time making a little bit of extra ammo. We were out of cold steel ammo, and if we go back and fight the lava boss again, I wanted to have some on hand, so made up a bunch of that, made some extra health cures. That's pretty much it. So we left off, we need to head up here to this place. We're probably going to ride Daiquiri is the plan, and then either set Daiquiri up outside the cave or potentially park Daiquiri in that building. I really like that building. It had a nice little stable section, but I can't remember if it was, I think it was like here, which is kind of far away from the cave, so we'll see. We're gonna play it by ear. First, we're gonna sleep so we can leave in the morning like we like to do. I hate leaving at night. The thing with this map is that there are only 2 bosses on it. There's only the, if we look, there's only the lava monster, and then whatever this thing is, we still haven't even seen it. I don't know what this thing looks like. I don't know what the fight is like. Never even seen it. So the Styx map has like 6 or 7 world bosses on it. So that might be the map that really comes down to like grinding out the wolves and the scorpions and the sandworms and trying to get all of that resource. So we might even jump over there. We'll see how these fights go and how this mission goes. I fear that I might be getting a little bit sick, so I don't think this will be a lengthy stream. I feel okay, but I'm like super duper tired, which is, I mean, I'm always tired. So for me to be like, wow, I'm extra tired is a lot. I also need a racing saddle. I completely forgot that like there's all these fun saddles that came with the DLC, but most of them are just kind of like, oh, we're, you know, extra cold resistance. Well, Daiquiri doesn't really need that. The armored one is kind of cool, but there's a racing saddle. And the racing saddle gives plus 5% movement speed. And since we're only using the standard saddle anyway, it's not like we're using one of the cool ones, I figured I would make that, and then Daiquiri will be even faster. So Daiquiri is right here. Let's trade out that saddle. We'll put the other, oh wow, look, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Melee weapons are good to get scales to drop, but I hate them. So my life is going to be harder because I hate them. I acknowledge that. I accept that. This needs more tree sap. I made one of these portable biofuel tanks too. We have one out at the Outpost, but if I have one here, I can carry it with me to refill the flamethrowers. I'm fairly certain that the first one I'm going to get is the flamethrower. I think the flamethrower is going to potentially be the most useful. What did I come over here for? Tree sap. I need tree sap. Walking into a room and forgetting why I stepped into it is an in-game thing too, not just in real life. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to go with the flamethrower. Going back and forth between the flamethrower and the rifle. All right, we're going to bring these. These are pretty balanced. This one is also fairly balanced. We're going to bring the cheese roll because we have cheese rolls now. And then we have the prime meat. So I think I am hungry. Yeah, so let's eat all of the things. And then we have, 30 or 40 minutes. We probably could leave most of this food at home and be fine, but... All right, we've got the stuff. We've got this thing. We've got the Vesper cage. We've got... You know what? I've got ramps, but I didn't grab the extra piece of floor. What do I have in my base bag? I've got one in there. Okay. In case I want to build up the thing like we did for Long Island last time. Oh, I forgot Daiquiri's food. Not bad. Everyone's on stay, so it's okay. Let's grab this and this. I also forgot my warm drinks. So let's go back for that too. I'm just going to leave the water at home. We're going to grab a coffee and a cocoa and take both. Okay, for real this time. I really should put my sign over here. I want to find another one. I hope we find another one of those checklist before you leave signs. Because I love everything about that idea. It's so funny. All right, so feed you this one. Feed you this one. Give you a pet. And put this back up here. Okay. Now we're ready to go. The ramp is this way. And we missed. No! No! Oh, jeez. That was actually, like, really problematic. Can you jump out of here with this broken the way it is? We're swimming for a while. Can you make it up this incline? Yay! She did it. She did it. All right, let me mark the actual entrance. We have that. Yeah, we came out a little too hot. A little too hot. I'm so excited to have like the butter and the eggs and the cheese rolls. I really think I need to get some extra pets. Oh, so I had a realization and it was kind of a sad one. I'll show you guys. So looking into tier 4, I chose this path because I thought that this Rimetusk armor was the better choice. It is, I think, the better choice, but what I failed to look at, and this is my bad, is you need the resources from the boss to make it. So I can't actually make this armor before the fight. We will unlock it before the fight, but I can't make it until we have fought the boss, probably more than once, to get the number of resources that we need to actually craft that set of armor. So that was a bit of a mistake. I still like this path better, the path that we chose with like the research stuff instead of the combat side. I think that was still my preferred track to start with, but yeah, I was a little bummed when I realized that. Yeah, it's like rafting, getting the cool stuff after you beat the game. Yes, exactly. Because it's still only good on this map. It's not like you can use it. Oh, come on. You should have been able to make that. It's not like you can use it in the other maps because you need that boss material to make it. So it's strictly a Prometheus item. It will help, I think, if we decide to farm that boss. We could build a little ramp up here. I think the actual boss fight is over here somewhere. So we could work on putting a permanent ramp here to go up this way instead of all the way around this way. Technically, I think that would be faster. Decisions. We're going to need the access anyway. You know what? Let's go check it out. Let's go look. That is here. I did see that, yeah. I saw that, Kimmy, that the hunts are glitched. Like, once you finish, you can actually go back and do the ones that you were blocked from before. Which is handy, because then you don't technically need a new world to do it. It's not the way it was intended, so I'm sure that they're going to fix that. Which makes me kind of want to speed run it. Although, can we take a moment to just acknowledge how terrible the world would be? Because a lot of the different paths have different kind of crappy world outcomes. And if you were to do all of the missions all on one map, you would have all of those terrible outcomes all at once. Hey, Shasta, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, like if we built a ramp like right here, that would probably take up all my ramps though, which would be a bit of a bummer. How many do I have? I have 8. That might not even be enough to do this. Is this clipping in yet? Nope. So we need... No. There we go. Oh. Dropped one in the wrong place. Dropped one in the wrong spot. We're a little bit short. We are a little bit short. Okay, so it was worth a shot. Oh no, nope, we're okay. We're okay. I thought that was gonna be the end. I thought that was gonna be the end. There we go. Alright, so we'll go around. We'll try that next time. I'll come with probably at least a stack of 20 ramps, and we'll take care of that. So we are going... just, yeah, along this cliff. We're gonna skim right past anything that might want to come for us. That is water. Gosh darn it. Whoops. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. We made it. I spent some time today getting my Styx character all geared up with some extra ammo and stuff in case I want to jump over there to work on bosses. Hey, Brand, good to see you. Let her get her stamina back a little bit. But yeah, what I was saying earlier is there would be polar bears in the forest, and these guys spawn in pairs, the tusk things, all of the things would all exist all at once, which just sounds awful to do to your world. And some of the other ones have 3. Well, both of the other ones have 3 different paths that you can take. All right, we want our stamina here as much as we can. See, there's the house right up here. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to aim for that. We're going to leave Daiquiri there. I feel pretty confident leaving her in that building. And then we're going to go on foot. That's true. The world would not be boring. I will say that's probably the most surprising thing about Great Hunts so far is, like, I knew that these things were going to be added, but the sheer number of them is wild. All right, you stay here. Be good. Make good choices. And we're going to go this way. Hopefully this, like, connects nicely without any big problem in the middle. Right? It's so nice when you get more than you expected. Ain't that the truth? Actually, it's a little weird. Like, there's not very many right now. And I don't want to jinx it, but... because it's helping me. So maybe they were just a ton because of that mission specifically? I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's benefiting me, so I'm not going to complain. I hope we're not on the wrong elevation. Oh, it's right there. I was like, I'm so paranoid now. I was like, I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of dreading fighting a big one. Okay, here's where we're going. I have no idea how this actually works. We have this stuff. We have to find a nest. I'm gonna put this on my hotbar just so we have it. I don't know if we're gonna, like, how it works. I just know we have it. We made this knockout stuff. But there's no way this is gonna be as simple as walk in. Oh god, for a second I thought I forgot my lantern. No, we have it. We have it. There's cave worms in here. This is a big cave. This is a big cave. It's probably a really good thing we didn't use up all of our ramps. Because I get the feeling that we're gonna need some to get out of this place. It's so cool in here, though. A cool location. Hopefully we don't have to be down there. Looks like we might have to be down there. This is a big fall. We have gone around the other way. Like, that's a big fall. Just real quick, I'm gonna walk the other way and see if there's a shorter fall or like a better place to ramp down that, because that is steep. Like, even here, maybe hop down a couple levels this way. We're this far through this cave, and it doesn't look like it goes much deeper over there, so I'm kind of curious. That hurt a tiny bit, but not too bad. We're okay. How deep this goes. Oh, there's one. There's a Vesper nest right there. But this is still a really big fall. I feel like sometimes these caves have a path that you're like, there's an easier path. Let's put the ramps back on and see if I can do any better than what we've got. All right, let's grab these back up. Starting with this one. A little closer. And that one. Switch to my hammer so I can actually see which one I'm touching. Before I accidentally die in here. That is probably my best area, actually, because I don't think it went any further to the right. There was that one cave where it had kind of a winding path down. But yeah, I don't think that, because we're back at the entrance. Okay, yeah, so we have to We have to ramp our way down there. This might not have been enough ramps. The good news is we can always go harvest from that outpost where we left Daiquiri. If we get into a real problem, we can go back there and steal from that spot. Because we've just got to get down there, which looks simple. Is in fact not simple at all. I almost missed that. That would be hilarious if I gave myself like a midpoint jump and then missed it. Hilarious in a bad way. Ramping down is much harder than ramping up. Much, much harder. I wonder if we can get over there with enough ramps. Like right over to that side. What I'm doing right now is incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous. It looks like I can get to there, though. It really does. That one's not supported, so that might actually be a bad idea. This one's supported? It is. Okay, so we can take back this one and this one. Put one here. Take back this one. Oh no. Oh, that was close. That was so close. This is not a good idea. Oh, this is not smart. This is one of those, I knew it was a bad idea and I still did it anyway. And we just have to hope for the best. Because I think that from here, we can make it. So we're lower. There we go. Okay, we did it. I was on the edge of my seat for a minute there, but we made it up this far. There's another cave down there. I wonder if there's supposed to be... I hear a cave worm. I don't actually want that crust. This might just be an ore cave that doesn't actually loop back to that. It's a big ore cave. Where are you? I hear you. There you are. Oh, you're in the wall. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Yeah, we're gonna keep taking poison damage here for a bit. It's inside the wall. You're not in the wall. Neither are you. I have anti-poison tonic on me. so we can heal up from that. But yeah, I think this is... probably a dead end and a very, very dangerous one. I am not feeling good about where I'm standing right now. Alright, we're gonna run for this because there's still this one over here that I can't get, so we're just gonna book it towards the exit. Can only get this far. There we go. And we got poison again. Okay, so that, not helpful. We could potentially do camera mode. Just in general. There's a Vesper nest right there. So that's where we need to get. I wonder if that would be a path that would actually lead to it. Like that, there's clearly another little cave there. Alright, I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and ramp down as best we can. Ramping down is so much worse. The good news is that, I really don't want to... see, I already forgot the good news. Oh, the good news is that this is a pretty straight wall. Jeez. Make sure I'm not standing on the one I'm about to break. Now hopefully you don't like wake up this nest or whatever. I don't know how that works. Alright, we made it. We're on the ground. Let's eat some meat. That'll bump my health up a little bit more too. I know, right? Too bad I can't use my shield as a glider. It was over here, wasn't it? Yes. The flamethrower at the ready. Maybe because I didn't destroy the nest, we'll be able to spawn more? Okay, deploy the aerosol. Okay. Remain nearby. Got it. Okay, use the heal device to stabilize the nearby... No! Wait. Are you kidding? It didn't say we needed a heal device. I didn't bring the heal device with me. Are you kidding? We gotta go back. Stabilize with a heal device. There might have been one inside that base, but now we need to craft a new aerosol. No, I think you're right. I think there was a heal device, but not what we need to craft that aerosol. Yeah, hopefully it'll still be there. All right, how the heck do we get out of here now? Oh, that's so frustrating. I gotta keep that stuff with me. This goes deeper, so I don't think this is gonna help me. Yeah, worm's gonna come out of there, so that's just ore. Alright, so we gotta get out of here. Let's, climb... Which wall? Which wall do we want to climb? It's a pretty straight one, but it leads to, like, a bit of a disaster. How far can I parkour up this one before I need a ramp? Okay, let's grab this. Oh no. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now we need to get up there. It's a shame, too, that I really don't have enough ramps to leave them. Like, we're gonna have to re-ramp the whole thing, too. That's true. We'll see. We'll bring the aerosol, or we'll try to bring the heal device back, if there is one there. There's one that we left behind in one base or another. Oh. I knew I dropped one somewhere random. Okay. I hope this is actually bringing me somewhere. It's entirely possible that I'm just going too high. We might need to start, like, ramping down to that one. We'll go up one more. I'm securely placed on here, otherwise we will die. Yeah. Gotta go at least one more over. Okay. Hopefully we have enough of whatever this is going to take to heal it, you know? I wasn't really prepared for animal healing. Can we jump that, you think? I'll go up one more. Okay. I think we're good from here. Yeah, there's the entrance. Okay. So now we want right here. Head out and head for Daiquiri. And maybe sleep? I mean, we're going to be inside the cave anyway, so nighttime's not really going to matter. Yeah, there's the house right there. I know that there was a heal device in one of them. Hopefully it's this one. The good news is with Daiquiri along, it's not that long of a run. Nothing compared to like the 30 minutes on a mount that getting back and forth from the lava zone takes. But this isn't so bad. We're gonna need another cheese roll here in a minute. Be a Rimetusk right there. I was afraid that those spawners, the glacier spawners, would still be here, but seems like no. Alright, so... this was the one that was just all sets of armor. Aha! Heal device!
Awesome!
Yes! Heal device! Emily, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. It's good to see you.
You're awesome.
I don't even remember these survival kits and suture kits and stuff. Did we check this box? We must have. Because the heal device was in there.
You're awesome.
We're right here. We might as well just do this real quick. Oh, there's no power. Well, what the heck. I'll still trade it for a full one. And then let's swap my drink
You're
real
awesome.
quick. Okay, so back out. And hopefully, we have whatever it's going to take to heal this thing.
You're awesome!
Fingers crossed. Getting back down there is going to be the worst part. Then we still got to figure out what we even have to do to actually experiment on it or whatever. If we get all the way down there and it's not incapacitated anymore and we have to ramp all the way back out and then all the way back
You're
down.
Awesome!
Sarah, thank you so much for continuing to be a member. 34 months. That's so wild. Nearly 3 years. Oh, there's those guys. The way they spawn in on top of each other is kind of funny. I wonder if that's because of they are in pairs now, that they just spawn in on the same exact tile. Let's eat a cheese roll. We have 6 minutes on the... when does this spoil? 7 minutes, okay. I'm just gonna pay attention and make sure I catch that. Okay, that's gonna hurt a bit, but we can handle it. All right, now here we go with the ramp. I'm gonna go up one so I can get a good downward angle. I probably, in hindsight, because everything's always in hindsight, I should have dropped my bed in there with Daiquiri. Oh, geez. Okay, no. And set my respawn point. Oh, man, we nearly lost it there. That was bad. That was real bad. That was really, really bad. Good thing we ate that cheese roll. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that if we hadn't eaten that cheese roll, we would have died? It's this angle of this ramp. It's too much. Should probably go stair-shaped. Okay. Ease roll for the win.
You're awesome!
Christy, thank you for continuing to be a member. You are awesome. You know what? These ones I can leave here. Festering wound, deep wound. Okay, so you need one of these. It's frosty? Really? You need food. You need a drink. Let me get back to you. I need to eat that. Weird that they're not spawning out of this nest. They're spawning from somewhere else. Unless they are spawning from the nest and just coming from a weird angle. Yeah. Don't kill the one I need to save, okay? Can we come this way so I can flame you in peace? Oxygen. Yep, I see you. Festering wound is antibiotic. Nope, this one. Can you not? Seriously. Alright, flamethrower it is. We're almost done. And then a heat bandage. The fact that we have to heat bandage the Arctic Vesper is a little silly. Okay, so collect...
That one is rather large. Be careful, contractor. It's amazing what can be justified all in the name of science.
I lost that whole stack of heat bandages, so I'm glad they were free ones that we just picked up. Alright, so Vesper Vestige. Cool. I was just wondering how to get one of those. Because they do look really cool. And... here. This thing full? Yes. Yeah, I'm glad that the med bag is fully stocked. Where did I leave my ramps? No, for real. Where did I leave my ramps? Oh, there it is. Like, how did we get lost in a cave? Eat this one. Yeah, I put in the whole stack of heat bandages and we lost it, but we have an entire stack in the bag, so not that big of a loss. Okay, oops. So now we have to craft the synthetic enzyme virus. Which I'm guessing we need to be at home for. Yeah, chem bench. What I'm about to do might be vaguely cheaty. Oh, no. Okay, we're not going to do it. I was going to try to unstuck. Sometimes if you're in a cave and you unstuck, it just brings you to the cave entrance. But it's not recognizing anywhere to go, so it's going to put me to a respawn pod, which I don't want to do. Because poor Daiquiri would be trapped out here forever. It was worth a shot. We've already gone up and down so many times, I feel like I wouldn't have felt bad about cheating my way out. Especially after nearly dying once already. Because if I die now, I'd be real mad. We'll check the base real quick. I can't remember if it has a chem bench. We might be able to at least see what it's going to take. Because the odds that the materials will be there are probably fairly slim, even if there is one. But it is definitely worth a try. We'll peek through it. At least we'll get an idea of the recipe, if nothing else. If there is one in there. Be able to do this. Like this. The fact that the cage still shows on my hotbar as open freaks me out. Like, I know it's fine. I know it's fine. There's definitely something in it. We'll sleep the night here for sure. We're not going to try to run back. Okay, I think the kids' new favorite thing is to jump scare me when they come to say goodnight. I'll be right back, guys. All right, Minnie Blue and the kiddos say good night, and it's Minnie Blue who likes to jump scare me. She would like that to be clarified. Oh, they crack me up when they're not driving me crazy. Some missions on the world, it's time to 77 seconds to get the sample and process after repairing their outpost. Yeah, that's crazy. I was watching someone do the sticks one. Actually, Kimmy, we might have watched the same person do that. Here we go. It must be really cold, because what temperature is it? 2.5? Yeah, that's probably why it's so cold. Yeah, I've seen you in IG's chats. I'm usually just lurking. But yes. Alright, these are just desks. This is a stable. Daiquiri's doing good. Didn't leave anything cool in here. Can't remember. This is outside. That's storage. This is like their living space. This is the kitchen. Yeah, I don't think there's a chem bench. No chem bench. Micro meal. I'm very tempted to take this stuff. I know it's silly. We don't need another kitchen, but what if I want to build a kitchen? Oh, I didn't even realize you can see the stable from up here. Well, that's fun. Hi, Daiquiri. She's not where I parked her, which means that was everything, right? Oh, this is where the heater and the beds are. I knew there was a heater somewhere because of the power, but this makes sense. This is where we missed the beds earlier. I want this photo. We're taking the picture frame. Taking the picture frame. All right, so let's sleep. Wow, rested coziness of 450. Really? Oh, the heater's not powered. Probably have to go put some biofuel in the thing. It's going to be faster to just set up my heater. Obviously, the generator ran out of biofuel. There we go. Yeah, right? It was weird to not have them. They were just tucked in this little corner. Take some beer just for the road. We checked all this thoroughly. I don't think we missed anything else. It's kind of fun having these places around. Like in the null sector and the lava zone. Why is the gate open? We left the door open? That was silly. I mean, it's convenient now because we're leaving, but generally speaking, that was silly. Here you go. Have a pet. I'll leave this open. Maybe when we come back. The lab only had 3 desks in it. Did I miss the chem bench in there? It was 3 desks and that weird analyzer thingy that we used. Yeah, Daiquiri can outrun this, so we're just gonna go for it. I think we'll bring biofuel back so we can power that place if we want to. It won't hurt to have. And of course, there's a weather event we're aiming for right here. You can do it, Daiquiri. We can definitely beat that red section. No doubt about it. But these bases are fun. They did such a good job on them. I'm enjoying kind of taking some stuff from them and then leaving the rest. Like, this one's actually been really helpful. This is the first time there's been a little game-provided outpost that we've used more than once. We've always harvested them for resources, but this one's actually been super duper helpful to us. We are on the wrong elevation. How did we manage that? Actually, no we're not. We want to be on this elevation. Come on, there we go. Hey Andrew, good to see you. Oh, I don't need my lantern on anymore. Really killing the battery on that thing. Okay, that's why we have not 1, but 2 spare light sources with us. Stamina's not up to this jump, I think. Oh, we made it! I didn't think we were gonna make that. I doubted you, Daiquiri. I'm sorry. Particularly foggy at the moment. Home is right here. Get slow and steady down these ramps. You don't need to murder Daiquiri on the final descent towards home. Imagine if I had the inventory space I have in this game, but in Long Dark. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Alright, good job, everyone. I think they're all getting a little bit tangled up and might need to be rearranged here soon, but we'll deal with that later. That's the downside to keeping them on stay, is that they kind of all rearrange themselves for food and water, and then slowly over time they get completely tangled up. This can go in here, that can go in there. Keep that on me. Where's my base in a bag? That's this bag. That should really be a colored bag, so it's easier to keep track of. This is my tool bag, which something else went in there, but I'm gonna put the heal device in there. That might need its own bag. Because I should probably carry that echo device with me too, just in case. Alright, let's see what it takes to make this thing. Enzyme virus. Oh, just a piece of super cooled ice. That's easy. We definitely wouldn't have been able to make it because it takes the synthetic enzymes. So we wouldn't have been able to make it out there. Salt they had. Okay. Deploy the cage. Oh, he's making little noises. Okay, 0. Hold to infect the Vesper. Should I be doing this inside my house? Maybe we should just do this outside, just in case. You know, just in case. Let's do it outside. Release the infected Vesper back into the northern Arctic cave. Okay. So it has to go back into that same cave. That's not the door. This is the door. You guys will be fine here for a second. Let me just... quickly rearrange myself in my inventory so the health stuff can go in here. I want those back on my hot bar. This thing can go here. Guano can go in here. I'm gonna take this biofuel can and just leave it over there. We have enough biofuel cans that I feel like I can sacrifice one and it won't be too big of a deal. That goes in there. That goes in there. Yeah, that's our original heal device. Our echo device. Let's put that in a bag. Put our devices all in one. They can all go together. Okay, and then I think we're good. Hopefully we don't have to go back through. Like we can just release it inside the cave, like the cave entrance. I think the only other ramps I have made are wood ramps. And we did okay with our 8. It was just a bit of a pain in the butt, but we did okay. So we're going to stick with that. I didn't grab food. I was going to jump off the balcony and just get onto Daiquiri and go, but I forgot snacks. We are 10 minutes, 7 minutes, 23 minutes. Let's take a cheese roll, shepherd roll, and one of these. I need to make food. I'm rather low in the food department. Alright, Daiquiri, let's do this. Hopefully this is the end of it. And there's not some other extra step that we're gonna need. But at least with daiquiri, it's quick. This could be a lot worse. It could be the lava zone. I just gotta keep reminding myself it could be the null sector. It could be the null sector. I should stop and kill some of these things just for the bestiary points. So we can figure out, I think, if I look... Yay, yeah. If we look here real quick, I think it is... Yeah, the Rimetusk we need to get to level 20. We're at 16%. We need to get it to 20% so we can see exactly like where the weak spots are and stuff like that. I feel like it's fairly obvious. We've had good luck like right in the head, but... You jumped right into the water. Oh, daiquiri. You can scan everything, but the problem is it leaves that red outline on it. So if we don't actually kill it after we scan it, then those little red outlines are just glitched there for the whole time. The regular Rimetusks unfortunately don't have any cool resources. I wish they did. The resources we need are just on the boss version. They have like ice. And like, you know, the regular leather meat kind of stuff. I think we'll bring daiquiri right to the cave this time. Although I did bring the biofuel for the house, so maybe we'll leave her there. The cave was safe, though. There was no real problem in there. So I think we would be okay. We could just drop off the biofuel and then ride her straight to the cave. If we go in far enough and around the corner, we should be plenty safe from anything that would wander in there after us. No, I wish they gave something cool. I feel like they should have Arctic wool on them at the very least. Like, even if you have to get the other resource just from the boss, it would make sense for these guys to have those resources on them. One of those glacy things. Ignore that for now. Okay, we're gonna put this here. We're gonna leave it off though so it doesn't run through it. But we will have it there, so if we need to come back here for any reason, which we probably never will again. We'll probably never need that outpost again after this, but you never know, and so now it'll be there ready to be fueled up if we happen to need it. Like, these guys are right here blocking the entrance. Do we get off and kill them? No, because there's two more right there. They will chase us into the cave, though. Let's go for it. If we're fast enough, maybe they won't pay attention. Should have charged my lantern while we were home. Interact with the cage to release the Vesper. Oh, that was it. Okay.
Well done. You just let loose a creature with an unknown potential mutation into the wild. I'm sure that won't turn out to be a problem later.
Yeah.
Mission complete. Your next contract can be found on your chosen contact device.
Definitely not a problem. Definitely not a problem, I'm sure. We really should kill those. We really, really should. They're not hard to kill. They're just kind of a pain in the butt. Maybe we shouldn't do it in a storm. We could try to flamethrower them if they get close enough. There we go. Oh. Let's actually change this to the... obsidian rounds. We've never played with those before. Oh, hello. There's another one. Okay. Surprisingly, that one over there didn't even care. We'll skin them, because that also gives us a bonus of bestiary knowledge. I know, the firebombs are super cool. That's why I want it. Yeah, see, just tusks. We don't actually really need anything from them. I'm not going to take any of the stuff. We do need to eat another steak, though. Alright, let's go inside. I can barely even see where we're going in this. Hopefully we're going the right way. Yeah, there's the cave. We're real cold. There we go. Snow exposure. Let's swap out our drinks. We can double the buff if we switch back and forth between them. We'll still kill that other highlighted one, just to get rid of its highlights. That ammo worked really good, though. I think that that obsidian stuff is going to be the way to go. What percentage did that get us to? Oh, 20. Ha! We did it. Okay, so weak to fire and poison. The head is the critical area. That's what I assumed. And it is armored. Okay, so fire or poison would work. Fire or poison. We're not actually that cold, thankfully. As long as we're inside. I am going to plunge us into darkness, though, just so my lantern lasts. What else can we flip through? Okay, so let's... This one I don't think unlocked anything, or did it? Was this the one that had the shield and the... Did this one unlock something? You have the Rimetusk Arctic module now. This is the one that freaks out. But you also need that ice armor fragment and frozen wool that comes from the boss. I thought this unlocked something. Maybe it's in tier 3. I think at this point, just about all of them have some type of unlock. Did this one really... Oh, wait, the snap trap. Oh, bummer. We can't even make the snap trap without the resources from the boss. We have one. We have a snap trap from the mission that we did. Prometheus ice sheet. Did we do that one yet? I think we probably did. I can't remember where we left off. Hey, Sally Mog. Hey, Crimson. Good to see you. We haven't actually tried this. We have one, though. It was in that swamp mission. So we need to repair it. Hopefully we can repair it. I assume it's just going to be like... Yeah, like anything else. Okay, cool. It's shiny. Oh, for a second I thought I wasn't going to be able to pick that up. Like, we picked it up the first time. Alright, let's see. Where did that... I can't even see the highlight anymore, so maybe it's totally gone? Where'd you go, Daiquiri? There you are. Found her. Yeah, I'm doing well. It's been a good week so far. This is a really busy week. The next couple weeks in general leading up to school are, we had doctor's appointments today, another doctor's appointment on Friday, and then we have one next Wednesday, and then the following Monday, and I have to finish school shopping. I'll be very busy for the next like 3 weeks, but it's good. Yeah, I don't see the red outline in the distance, so maybe that one despawned. Which is good, because they're annoying. Like, if the red outline is there, trying to render in from a distance. Okay, so now the question is, do we pick up the next one, or do we try to go do, like, the lava boss? Or we could try the swamp boss. I've never seen it. I don't know what it takes. I don't know what the deal with it is. So that would be something fun and new and potentially terrifying. Zachary's hungry, but I think we're just going to push through. Yeah, it could be, Kimmy. All the places we're going is probably how I potentially got worn down and sick. Kiddo's between growth spurts, so he only grew an inch this summer. But he loves to point out now that he's the exact same height that I am. He has officially reached my height. I messed it up today, too. I swear his appointment was at 8:30. Like, I checked the card last week to make sure that I had coverage for Mini Blue, because completely validly, they don't like going with each other to the doctor. Like, they want their privacy, even if it's just like this was just his ADHD checkup. But still, like, I completely get it. They want their own time for that. So I checked the appointment cards. I went over it. I checked it. They called to confirm. And I said, yep, we'll be there. I checked the card today. It was 8:30. In my mind, it was 8:30. They called me at 8:29 and said, you had an appointment at 8:15. Are you still coming? Do we need to reschedule? And I was like, no, my appointment was at 8:30. And they were like, it was 8:15. So we were, at that point, we were right around the corner, because I was planning for 8:30. I was like, we're going to be there in like 2 minutes. Not even. We're right there. And so they were like, okay, see you soon. And we were at a red light. So I pulled out the appointment card to validate for myself. So like, there's no way. I looked at this card so many times. They must have written my card wrong. There's no way I messed this up. Nope. The card says 8:15 right on it. That was in fact me who just completely messed up that time. But it's okay. They still took us. We were only 15 minutes late. It all worked out fine. The next two appointments are both at 10:30, and then the one the week after that is at 2:30. So I think maybe I just got 30 stuck in my head so hard that I just assumed 8:30. But yeah, so that wasn't a great start. It was not a great start to the morning. And then we were having lunch with my mother at my parents' house with my sister-in-law and niece to come hang out with the kids too. So where am I going? Home is this way. Did I run right past the ramp? I must have. Where's my ramp? Oh, right there. Yeah, we ran right past it. So we had to be there at 11. That was the agreement, like a little bit after 11. We got there at 11:15, and they showed up at 12:30. So the kids, they walked in the door, and like no other words. Mini Blue's like, "Can we get food now?" Yes, yes, you can. You are very hungry, Daiquiri. I know you want to eat, but I'm going to hop on because otherwise she's going to try to go back outside the gate to where I got off of her. So that will reset her parking spot and then she'll eat. It's making charcoal here. How's that going? Pretty decently. The silly thing is, the appointments for ADHD require a separate appointment from their like regular yearly physical. So the appointment today and the appointment on Friday are for kiddo in the same place. We were leaving and the doctor was like, "I see that he's due for his annual exam." And I was like, "Yep, we'll see you on Friday." It's pure silliness. We need some fiber for the biofuel thing, so we're just going to grab that up real quick. It's super annoying. We have some vegetable oil we can throw in the biofuel thingy too. I like that these missions incorporated the synthetic enzymes. When they first added those to the game, the only thing they were used for was that tree respawner machine that you can make to make the trees come back. It was kind of a weird addition, but I like that they're used in all of these. Exactly. It's just a way to bill for 2 separate appointments. Last year, I fought it, and I was like, can't you just... I'll pay the copay, because one of them's covered, one of them takes a copay. I'll pay the copay, we can do it all at once, and just save me the trouble. And they were willing to do it, and then it was a fight for the next 3 months every time I had to call for a refill. So this time I was like, you know what? You're getting paid twice. I'm petty enough to... I don't even care that it's taking me an extra bunch of time out of my day. We're going. We're going in person. I'm going to make them actually do the work. This goes... Oh, let's put this back in the bag it belongs in. Which is this bag, that bag. My defensive bag. The ramps are good. The device is fine. This can go back in my tool bag, which is this one. Yep. So that's fine. Yeah, that's a thing, Crimson, is because of the medication, it's a controlled substance, I guess. So he has to be seen within 3 months on a specific ADHD-coded appointment, or they can't legally refill, I guess. I don't know. It makes sense. It's just annoying. Where am I going to put this photo? We're running out of photo space. I don't have enough walls. Time to expand. Fit underneath these windows. Yeah, it'll fit between these 2 windows. Which picture should we make it? What picture do we not have somewhere else? A lot of options. Let's do this one. I don't think we have that one anywhere else. Yeah, because that's the lava picture. Okay, cool. We did good. All right. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Sorry. It just showed up behind me. I'm like, oh, did you hear me talking about him? And then his like mouth was all bloody. He's got a tooth that they've been working on getting out, or I should say he's been wiggling on getting out, and he finally got it. The Vesper vestige is really cool. We have one in one of the other maps. It must be my map with my husband, but it's really pretty. It's like blue and lit up. Not at all like the scary Dreadwing one. But I need to put it somewhere better than this. You could put it next to that one. I'm not the tooth puller in the family. So I sent him to put some cold water on it to stop the bleeding and go get Dad if he needs help yanking it out. I am not the tooth puller. Let's put it here. Be a nice place for it. There we go. We're cozying this up to 388. I thought that was really good. And then the other one was 450. And now I feel like we could do so much better. Let's charge the lantern. Let's go see what's required for the next mission. Now that we can actually click on it and read it, let's see what it requires. Alright, so this one is the one that unlocks the armor. It does pay us 5 biomass. Sorry. He got it out. He got the tooth out. Okay, so head back to Lab 13. Upgrade the facility and fortify the facility. That's right, this is the one that's fortification. Which one was Lab 13? Didn't hit back the right way again. Crap. Well, we've been to 2... labs, right? There was the one in the swamp. Wait, no, the swamp didn't have a lab. So is the lab this Arctic one up here? It must be, right? I wish I'd paid enough attention to the names of them. This is probably it. When we were down here, there was like a little outpost in a cave. And then there was the... Actually, you know what? There was that big lab building over here. So it's one of them. This one, and then there was that big lab building with the turrets that was in this section. So it's one of those two. This one's fortified pretty well with turrets. I wonder what we're fortifying against. It doesn't really say clearly. We still have tons of ammo and a decent amount of the resources here. Maybe we go try to fight a boss. Nope, wrong direction. I want to put these all away. And this is my water. We could go see what the hammerhead one even looks like. Yeah, we've still got all of our med supplies. Probably make another antiparasitic or two, but we won't need it for ourselves. I'll probably, like, I'll take an anti-poison pill before we do this. I don't know if it has poison, but it never hurts before any kind of fight to take an anti-poison pill. From a food perspective, we've got a decent balance. 282 health. Health and stamina on the cheese roll. 282 health. I guess we'd probably need more stamina food, although if we're using our guns and bow, like, we've never had a stamina issue in a fight before. It would probably be fine. Like, what's the plan? This cheese roll. We have our prime meat, and then we could take the honey pastry as well. The honey pastry would work. 900, 1200, 1500, 1500. We can get 5 if we take our put on the stomach slot thing. Where is the hammerhead? Way over here. Okay. It's a shame that we have to go all the way around. Let's do it though. Let's wing it. You know what? What could go wrong? I'm sure everything will be fine. How's my armor condition? Totally fine. We're gonna keep this armor, although I think technically the obsidian armor might actually be better. Can't remember. I can't remember. We'll just keep this one. I need the stomach slot shirt, though. We're going to take it with us. We've got heal stuff. We've got plenty of ammo. Our weapons are in decent shape. Let's swap the racing saddle onto Long Island. Here we go. Put this one back. I still make sure there's a saddle on them just in case we have to save them from themselves. We've got ramps. I'm going to grab the floor piece so that we can put Long Island up out of the way. We'll build them up on a little ramp when we get close to there. So we've got all of our health things. We'll switch our bow over to composite arrows. Those are better. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it in the morning. It's only 40 minutes until we have to go to sleep. So let's do it in the morning. We can take a vitamin, though. We should. We make more of a habit of taking our vitamins. It has, like, just percentage chances of reducing. So basic wounds, poison, all of the temperature things. It just reduces your chance a little bit of getting those things. See if I remember that in the morning. Let's see. What do we have to do around the base? Anything interesting? I could work on even more ammunition. I think we'll probably stick to these obsidian shells. Grabbing the lamp is a very good idea. I love this list. I need more of these. I need this sign next to every door. Every door needs one of those. We can put our shield back on our back. Just in case. And then we're going to wing it. Like I said, I've never seen this thing. I don't have any clue what it looks like, what its deal is, what the fight will look like. Oh, are these ready? I think these might grow one last time. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 times so you can harvest those things. You get less and less each time, so that actually probably is the last time. The first time we got 2 from each plant. This time we only got 1 from each plant. So I think that is going to be the last time they grow. It's a 200% negative growth speed. I'm going to leave them there just in case, but I don't think that's going to grow anymore. I don't think it will. All right, let's sleep. And then let's grab our food. We already have the meats. Grab these 4. All right, and then let's grab Long Island. Where are you, buddy? Right here? You need food? You do need food. Feed him real quick. Where are you going? You eating on your own? I'm gonna feed you. There we go. If we're lucky, we'll try to scan the boss when it shows up. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off, but we'll try. Just for the extra little bump. This shield kills me. It's so funny. It makes me laugh. All right, so we are going here is the entrance to the swamp. We haven't been to this swamp in a long time. We have food, we have ammo, we have tools, we have everything to keep Long Island safe. I think we're good. Oh, flamethrower. No, good point. I wanted to bring that. Just in case we get up close and personal with it. This thing was ahead of it, so it didn't actually get refueled. I gotta pay attention to my biofuel thingy. It needed more tree sap. Actually, one more thing. Sticks take a really long time to make. I guess no, it's only 4 minutes. It's this stuff that takes a long time. We'll get it started on making sticks while we're gone. And then let's grab the vegetable oil because it will at least use that. That doesn't need tree sap to work. We'll put that in and we'll just keep filling up our... Actually, I'm going to switch this down. Let's work on our little bottles. This is half full, which is more than enough to lug around with us to refill our flamethrower if we want to. Oh no, we stepped in the slime. Long Island was poisoned by the slime trail. He's fine. Those things always throw me off when they're around. You're so used to Olympus, you're like, why would anyone ever need to make sticks? It's way more efficient to do the wood, but yeah. It's a pain in the butt to run around and find them here. This is fun. I'm excited. This was always on my list of things to do, where we need to go around this lake. Was to eventually go find this boss. Now we're doing it. Hopefully it doesn't go horribly, horribly wrong. The right elevation, yeah. We are. It might be worth setting our spawn point over near this thing. Since it's a boss fight, I don't know what I'm doing for Even for the lava hunter one, I'd seen someone fight it before I tried to fight it. So I had like a vague understanding of what was about to happen. So we could build our little hut out here to put the bed down. I wonder what condition our ramps are in. We haven't been to this swamp in forever. I do like that about this Great Hunts thing. We're going all sorts of places we hadn't been in a very long time. There really just wasn't any need to anymore, and this has us back out going around doing stuff. Remember that time I built a ramp right here and then realized that it went around? Oh, fun times. That was also the first ramp where we killed a mammoth. The memories. Alright, so we're coming in here and then just going straight left, basically. Swimming. Hello, mammoth. At least these ones aren't aggressive. I'm gonna put a marker on the boss, actually. Yeah, back when this part of the map was still scary. Exactly. We were so squishy then. Keep an eye on the map so I know when we're getting close, but not so close that we run into it by accident. I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to secure Long Island safely away from this. So really, I aim for like right here maybe? Build them up onto that. Well, I don't know, it's hard because I don't know what's here. So yeah, let's aim for that one. We'll build up on that little piece of land that looks like it's there, and then we'll go on foot. I always spent so long prepping for boss fights that this feels like a terrible idea. Because we just kind of grabbed some stuff and ran. But really that just means that we are in general well prepared. It doesn't necessarily mean that we are, you know, heading for trouble. Let's aim for that little stone thing right there. We're gonna build a little ramp right here for you, friend. Okay. It's gonna have to be crazy high, but it will keep him safe enough while we do this. I'm gonna do the thing. It's probably unnecessary, but I say that until I die. And then I'm like, oh man, if only I had built the... Oh no. Did I just lose that? I think I did. The end button is supposed to reset the focus. I think we just lost that piece. I hate when it builds it into the ground. Because it's like right here. But you can't grab it anymore. Because it went underground. It's stuck on this grid. End is supposed to reset the grid, but it's not doing it. There it goes. But it won't do me any good now because I don't have a roof. Alright, so we're just going to wing it then. And if I die and I don't have a respawn point, we'll just grab another mount and head right back. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Hey, Marisol, good to see you. Even with the hammer, I don't think you can usually see... I've never managed to get one back once it's gone into the ground. I do it on sticks when I'm building all the time. It's so annoying. But yeah, it doesn't even highlight anymore. It's just gone. We'll have to grab a new aluminum piece. I like the aluminum pieces for that, and they stack nicely. Okay, so now we're heading right here. It's moving. It's fun. Before we do anything, let's swap out our armor really quickly, and then we're gonna eat our food. Okay, and then we're just gonna refresh this one. That gives us 5 active food buffs. And then we're gonna swap our armor back. There we go. Okay, 5 active food buffs. Oh, is that it right there? Yep. Hammerhead slug. Okay, that didn't do much of anything. Oh, I forgot to take the poison pill. Hold on. This might be a bad idea. What are you spitting at me? This is fun. I'm lighting the whole place on fire. Ew, we got like sludged. Do it? Whoa! Ew! Ew! Oh, it's like a 2-part thing? What? It has babies? Okay, well I didn't see that coming. Oh, this is gross. We're not really taking any damage from any of this, so I'm just kind of going with it. What is happening to it now? Its health bar is still far too big. Our health is still totally fine, so I'm not... We're mostly slowed down more than anything. Alright, are now you gonna explode into even more babies? Yep. Okay, that is officially out. Is it, like, healing itself? Because that could be the problem we're facing right now. That health bar is going up. Is it because the little ones have such a high amount of life? Like, what's the deal with this fight? crap. Are you kidding? Did we do something wrong here? Because there are way too many. Like, there's insane numbers of these things. So what am I missing here? We're not taking any damage, so I'm totally fine, like... My shotgun's nearly dead. Eventually, we're probably going to start having some health issues. Hey, little lady. Hey, Liz. Oh, is that the cocoon? Oh, crocodile. Fun. This thing is insane. There's so much happening. There's far too much happening. There's way too many of them. That's officially broken. We might not make it through this purely from a weapon standpoint. They all look big again. Like, some of them have the blue... I see the blue health bar. Our flamethrower's empty. Miss my shotgun. The shotgun does so much better. There we go. Alright, now I've got a deep wound to heal. We unlocked their weakness. This is wild. to lead this fight. Because every time I feel like we're close... they come back again. And we are starting to take some major damage. The fact that they're healing up. I have grenades! Hold on, we're pausing in the middle of this battle. How much damage am I taking during this? I was gonna say, did that do anything? Oh, I died. I blew myself up! Okay, that shouldn't surprise anyone. That should not surprise anybody. I blew myself up! Okay. So what the heck was happening in that fight? We're gonna have to, like, make a really fast naked run. I don't think I threw them away. Like, I thought I was throwing them a distance, but, you know, in typical fashion, I think I was really just dropping them on my feet. We need a suture kit. Good thing I have one. Come on. You're gonna use it? Yeah, heal with the suture kit. Why are you not completely using the suture kit? Okay. The big split into 3 smaller, then the smaller heal in the cocoon to become big again. I might have to, like, log out and log back in again, because it's not healing me. Not actually consuming this thing either. My stuff will still... will my stuff still be there? Like, if I have to log out and log back in, will my stuff still be there? Did I ride for this? Or run it? Riding would be faster, but then I've got 2 animals out there to keep track of. We're gonna run it. I can't run it naked, literally, because with my luck, we'll run into something horrible. So what have we got? Let's take the recurve bow and 49 aluminum arrows, just in case. There we go. We're running it. You think so? You've logged out and then back in because you're like, nope, that's later Sarah's problem and the stuff is still there? Okay. We're gonna try. Didn't I eat 4 things? I swear I ate 4 items. Something's chasing me, but we're just gonna pretend we don't hear that, even though my stamina's low, so it's probably gonna catch up. It's just a drac. We can make it. We can make it. We're surrounded by drac here. I know, I'm too afraid to try. I have a lot of good stuff. Alright, you caught me. Okay, my arrow's back. I need to mark where I'm heading, because we are off track. Here we go. They do multiply really quickly. There was just so much going on. I think we need to bring like 2 shotguns, because we were doing okay until I lost my guns, and then it kind of fell apart. The grenades was a really good idea if I was just a little bit further back. I probably should have tested them, because I've never done it before, so I should have used them at least once outside of some chaos, so that I could get a feel for how it works. That definitely probably would have been a smart idea in hindsight. But now we know what the deal is with them. That is not at all what I was expecting. Like, at no point was that what I pictured. Let's get back. The flamethrower was really good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kimmy, is like a grenade at the cocoon might be the best way to deal with it. I'm hoping that that's the case, because yeah, my health doesn't seem to be dropping. So maybe the indicator's there, and that's why it wouldn't actually use the suture kit, because there's not technically anything to heal. Are we almost there? Almost. That extra oxygen tank was a really good tip, Sarah, that I should have followed. I think we'll make it okay, as long as we don't run into any other trouble. Stamina is so low, which is really weird, because with this mix of food... I mean, granted, none of them are stamina-heavy foods, but still. Give ourselves a little tiny boost. I'd expect my stamina to be a little bit better. That cost a lot of resources. It's going to take a bit to make up for all that ammo. Don't have a lot of gunpowder on this map. I might have to go in later and bring my other character over. My other character can make fertilizer into gunpowder, which seems to work out a lot better. Like, you get a lot more of it. We were doomed, I think, so I feel okay about it. It's funny that I died because I blew myself up, but we were going to have to run for it just because I was running out of ammo. The bow wasn't enough, or I wasn't efficient enough with it. I was kind of panic shooting there at the end. So I think the minute we lost firepower, we were pretty much doomed. The flamethrower was really good. I need like 2 of them. And we should have fully charged it. It was also going too fast for me to really get a good look at what they were hitting me with. We got heat damage a few times. So, were they lighting fires? Or was it lingering forest fire from when I did it? You can bring fuel for it. That's what I filled that big barrel for. If you bring the barrel, you can, like, deploy the barrel onto the ground and then fill the flamethrower. But I just didn't think that's what I was going to need to be doing. And it's unfortunate because that weighs so much. Like, that barrel, even if it's empty, whether it's empty or full, it weighs like 150. So it's really bulky. Normally I would leave it on my mount, but that's not going to help mid-fight. I wonder if they're all condensed back into like a refreshed boss, or if there's still like a million of them running around. Yeah, it was late in the fight that I was taking heat damage, so I couldn't tell if it was lingering fire. Because the last time we used our flamethrower in the swamp, it took a long time for all this brush to burn down. Or if they were doing something. We're nearly there. Because this is where we left Long Island. We scanned it, but it won't be enough. We have to get to level 20 before we can see what its weaknesses are. Because I was just assuming its head. And I was assuming fire with the obsidian ammo, but that might not be the case. A lot of the swamp creatures are also weak to the old steel, so I wonder if that would have been a better choice. You're getting really low on oxygen here. I definitely it's not even like I didn't see it. I saw you say oxygen bottle, or do you think you'll make it? And I was like, no, I'll totally make it. I don't need extra stuff cluttering up my inventory when I'm trying to grab my loot. And shockingly, to no one, that was a terrible idea. Alright, so we're back in its zone. Where's my body? Crocodile. That's fun. I don't have time for you. Thank you. There's my body. With my oxygen tank. Could you imagine if I died right now? Okay, my oxygen bottle's on. Good, good, good. Let's get out of here. Okay, where is Long Island? That way. Alright, so now I should have food. Let's eat this thing. And switch to the right armor. Okay, so we're leaving in defeat. I actually only threw 2 grenades. I thought I threw more than that. That would be good too, yeah. This would be a fight that I think if you had a ton of, extra critters with you. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay. We learned lots of things. Oops. Really? Stupid death. I hate those birds so much. These took some damage. Are you good? Yeah, he's good. The stuff he was standing on took kind of a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, that might be one that we could get something built up in. I stopped trying to build in bosses after my experience fighting the scorpions, because they just destroyed even the concrete I put down in one hit. But that was one that we had some time in, too. Like, we had a bit of time before it really came and got us. We need more strategy for that, clearly. Clearly, that requires more strategy. I think the easiest thing to do is going to be to farm the bosses on the lower maps. Like, farming sandworms and alpha wolves and even scorpions on sticks is a lot less hazardous than this, I think. So that might be the goal. We might need to do it that way to get the stuff we need. The biomass. Legendary biomass. That's the word I keep forgetting. Legendary biomass. We'll go back, we'll repair. Even my bow is getting really low. I don't think we would have pulled that off. Oh, like on top of a rock. You can make landmines. I don't know if I have it unlocked. It is a thing, though. But you know exactly what would happen if I made landmines. I think we all know how that would turn out. I would 100% step on it. Yeah, if we could ramp up to a landmass that's already there, it would just become like a timing game. Like, we'd have to have enough ammo and weapons. Maybe throw down a turret. Hopefully we can get home without being struck by lightning. That would be a hilarious end to the saga if we got struck by lightning on the way home. That would be funny. That one was close. No, unfortunately you can't. I tried to pick up the turrets from the other bases. It doesn't let you do it. You're going the long way, but that's okay. You can't pick them up, because that would have been really handy. I tried right away when I saw them there. You can't actually pick them up. It's a bit further than I imagined, but it's okay. I wonder what kind of fortifications we should have. Like, we've got the walls, so we can put down walls and spikes. But I wonder if when it says fortify the base, it actually has, like, a required plan for that. Because we've kind of seen that go both ways. Did we, like, miss home? Oh no, it's still further that way. I do love my emotional support turret. That was the worst part about our second playthrough of Prey, is that the turrets hated me, so I couldn't have an emotional support turret anymore. Hands down, saddest part of going with the Alien Powers version of Prey. Let's get you in here. Back with your friends. No. No, Zally, I didn't. I blew myself up. I decided to use some frag grenades, and I'm pretty sure, based on what happened, that I dropped it at my own feet. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna destroy this. I hate when I have the arrows of the wrong type. So we just got back from our Nakey run to get our stuff. All of my stuff was broken. Like, we were pretty much doomed as soon as my guns broke. The bow is over here. There are no composites there. Composites are here. Should look at my armor. My armor fare through all of that. It's like half dead. Alright, let's bring a stack of composites upstairs and repair my armor. I think as my armor started to do worse, that might have also been like what kicked in to become such a problem. Because we started taking a lot more damage as the fight went on. I think that I would go with the obsidian armor next time too. Put the stomach thing in there. We went through, we had a stack of 100 obsidian shells. We used some of them, I think, against the Rimetusks. But we had a stack of 100. And then we had 100 of these as well. But we used a lot more of these on the Rimetusks than the others. So I don't know exactly how that shook out. We had our poison pill, so I guess it was like separate. Like whatever that symbol was, wasn't the usual poison symbol, so it must be some type of like boss specific. You know what? I'm gonna put this in my bag. My base in a bag. No, I can't. It's already full. Put that in there then. Stone can go here, where the stone lives. I don't even know where I picked up stone. Oh yeah, I grabbed it when I was getting oxite to save myself, because I didn't listen to Sarah. Alright, these can go back in this bag. We need my flamethrower back. Yeah, our health was good for a long time. So, better strategy, exactly. If we had just had a strategy that would have got us through it faster, we would have been okay. Yes, always listen to Sarah. That's the lesson to take away from this. We made it, though. We made it okay. We probably wouldn't have if I hadn't stopped for that extra bit of... So yeah, if we have... you can't use these little cans to refill it, but if you have the big bottle, you can put it like here, and then if you're holding it, you can refill it. So this thing's half full. But it's still very, very heavy. Why did I put the sticks in there? That's not where I wanted the sticks. I wanted the sticks over here to make tree sap. Putting the sticks in there would have not done anything for me. That's true. Don't listen to Sarah if she says go under a bridge. Facts. The listen to Sarah thing falls apart if we're talking about bridges. Alright, so we'll let this start filling up. It's going to fill the flamethrower first. I don't even know if I have the flamethrower unlocked. Is that a tier 3 item? Like, we found that thing, and I've never made my own, but I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of the flamethrower. I think that's definitely going to be... I don't know. See, the problem is it still doesn't have much fuel, you know? Like, you can only bring so much into a fight with a flamethrower. Versus if you had... like, the rifle, you can bring stacks and stacks of ammo. Is it tier 2? We can carry fuel around, but it's not really going to be helpful mid-fight. Like, it's not the kind of thing that you can just kind of quickly refuel and go. Where is the flamethrower? There's no way that's tier 4. Is it tier 4? I don't think I've ever bothered to unlock it. Maybe it is tier 4. No, it's not here either. Okay, it's absolutely no way it's tier 1. I can't even buy that it's tier 2, really. Like, I feel like it's gotta be at least tier 3. We can search and it will highlight them at least. Oh, it's not. It's flame. Flames. Let's scroll for the highlights. There it is. Nope, that's a wall torch. Tier 3. This ends. It would be nice. Like, I wish the search feature actually brought you to it, not just highlight. There it is. Flamethrower. Electronics, aluminum, steel, and glass. Unlock it. We could just make ourselves a second one. That makes sense that it would be with the biofuel things. Totally logical place for that to be, and I definitely skimmed past it more than once. I think if I don't get the legendary flamethrower, I should at least grab 2 and keep 2 on us for future fights. This is going to take a while. And we probably are going to need more fiber. So where is my toolbox? I find that to be the most efficient way to do it, is to grab fiber. Oops, I missed my stairs. Because then you also get the seeds, and I can use the seeds to make the seed oil, vegetable oil or whatever, and then that can turn into biofuel as well. So fiber is my preferred way to do this. Put the light on. We don't have to be doing this in the dark. There we go. I didn't need to be using my composite arrows for this anymore. Let's switch back to aluminum. We also had a stack of 100 composite arrows, and I've got 40 left, so we went through a lot of arrows as well. That was a lot. We'll put this in there. Probably close. A little disappointing. I didn't get a boss win like I wanted to. We probably would have been better off against the lava one. But that's a whole extra process. Alright, this thing's full, so we're going to grab it back, and then it's going to work on these. Grab this out of here and make some of this. This go here. We've only got like half an hour left, and the symbol's still there. Yeah, no flamethrower on the lava crab. No flamethrower on the lava crab. This needs to not be here. Some salt that we can put over here. So let's make some more composite arrows. We need steel screws. 29, but I don't think we need that many of these. What'll that give me? 14? Yeah, that's more than enough. Try to recover. Resource-wise. We could probably go take on the lava boss just with this that we've got right here. That one didn't actually take that long. Like, it was shockingly fast when we did it. I guess it was a little bit drawn out, but that one we never took any damage. We came out of that fight, like, fully healed. It was the weirdest thing. I didn't really even take time to get a good food mix, though. We could have done better. I just kind of grabbed food from what we already had in here. So that could have been better. I think what we're going to end up doing is farming sticks. I haven't fought a wolf boss in a long time, and I know it's really easy to get swarmed by wolves on single player. The scorpions I've done, and I've had no issue. They're just time consuming. But again, like, not deadly. Just takes a long time to deal with them. And the sandworms I've not fought, but I've watched them enough at least. I mean, I did one years and years ago, but not recently. We already need more sticks and BSAP. Would be here. Gonna have to chop wood at some point. Let's get this done. I'm not sure if I'm geared up in that game either. I would say, like, let's hop over there and do a boss over there, but I don't know if I'm geared well enough over there to do it either. I don't think I can hop in there. So if all we're going to be doing is resource prepping, we might as well do that on this map, I guess. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. We've got 30 minutes. Should we try to take on the lava one? It'll take 15 minutes just to get there, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It'll take us 15 minutes just to get over there. Probably not worth it. All right, let's grab this and this. We'll top those off. We're going to need more of both of these. Definitely more of these. I think the flamethrower would work on the wolf boss. We would definitely have to make it over there. Is everything done processing in here? I mean, obviously the biofuel thing. Some of the wolf bosses in the Arctic, so that would be the ideal situation if I could do, like, the Arctic wolf boss. Not as much to light on fire there. Not as much to light on fire. We should hop over there and take a look at what I need to do bosses over there for the last 30 minutes. So, you guys have not seen that map before. Let's do a quick tour over there and see what we've got. Because I want to have at least one upgraded legendary weapon before we finish this thing. I want one for the fight. Probably the flamethrower. So let me put you on this screen here. Just so I can log out. I have a different character over there. A totally different character build that I play on that map. So I'll have to see. Let's jump in here and resume. And from here, we should be good. Let that catch back up. There we go. I remember when the game very first came out, there weren't really good hedgehogs, and we had like these elaborate things that we would build in front of the wolf caves to be able to do it. That was before open worlds, and I think at the time, we rushed everything at like the bare minimum equipment level. So this is the Styx map. So if we look at this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bosses on this one map. So Prometheus only has 2. But if we want to farm bosses like back to back, this is the place to do it. Like we could go to this desert and just knock out these 3. We can head up this way. We could do 2 wolves back to back. Sometimes the scorpion's right here. That's the best one, when the scorpion's like right there. I prefer that. Let's sleep. I'm like mid-renovation, so don't judge the place too hard. There's a lot of dead space. There's a lot of dead space at the moment because I just expanded the place and I haven't filled in all the furniture yet. These are the crates that I love. These are the freezer crates. Oh, my fish tank! This is my big fish tank. We have multiple fish in this one. They're fantastic and I love them. Our kitchen, it's just so much open space. I made it a little bit too big. This is that cleanser that I was talking about, the biofuel one that looks like a washing machine. Horribly inefficient, really entertaining. Storage, greenhouse. The greenhouse is pretty much exactly what I have on Prometheus, so that's not too exciting. And then this is the back door. Yeah, much less wires than the last time you were here, right, Sarah? There were a lot. And this is our barn with all of our animal friends. So we've got Xeno, little butt wiggle. We've got Xeno, we've got Odin, Lord Rutherford. This is Bessie, our cow. Bessie needs to be milked. This is Maui. You guys might remember Maui. Maui is the one that we got way back on the first stream of Prometheus when we were doing that chef mission as like the drop-in mission. Galahad is our handy-dandy wolf, and then my chicken is somewhere. Where's my chicken? There's the chicken. Hi, chicken. Bunty is our chicken. So we have a lot more food options on this map because we have the eggs. Let's grab the eggs. My lantern died, so that's fun. And your butt is blocking the door. It's about to be very dark, and apparently I'm very hungry. I didn't bother hooking up lights yet. So it's slightly dark in here. I have 53 eggs. I need to cook something with that. I fixed all my electricity, but I didn't fix the lights. So it's dark in here. Alright, so let's look at what we've got going on here. We've got composite armor, fully upgraded. Aluminum arrows, composite arrows, a full stack each of 12 gauge slugs and armor piercing. There's not the cool ammo types on this one. Let's go to the bestiary on Styx in the Arctic. Yeah, I've only fought enough to have 3% on that. That's not enough. That is not enough. And I don't think I have sandworm. Yeah, this would be sandworm. And this is probably the alpha wolf right here. I mean, I imagine it's the same. So weak to poison, but I don't have poison. The only poison thing is like the low tier poison arrows. There's not the... You can't make the miasmic stuff. At least not yet. We will be able to add that in the going through the Great Hunts missions on Styx. There will be a way that we can get the miasmic stuff to be able to do it, which will be really good. So I think we're definitely going to want to go that path. Hey, Maya, you can build obsidian armor on Olympus and Styx now. Isn't that amazing? I love that. The fact that you can like carry it over into the other maps now is so good. Because I think that would have been the better choice. All right, so this, like I said, this is a different character, so I'm just scrolling real quick to see what we had going on over here. See, I don't even have small pouches on this character. That's a shame. What was I thinking? I don't have any of the fun saddles on this one. Or any of the decorations. Laboratory themed. Gargantuan breakout. Interesting. I never even noticed that. Alright, so we'll have to go through all this. What's the closest boss? We're not really super close to any, unfortunately. I was hoping like maybe this scorpion would be here. And we could go fight the scorpion. Even this sandworm though, like that's a trek. You have to go all the way up here, around this lake, and then there's a cave. Right here? It's actually right here. To cut through. And with my luck, I'd get there and then it would be gone. They move. They move around the map. And with my luck, it would be gone. Sometimes there's one right here as well. The worm would be right here and the scorpion would be right here. So real close to home. That is not what's happening now. So that's a bummer. I think we need gunpowder here. What is out here? Oh, it's just a deer. Okay. It's just a deer. I don't think we have any gunpowder. Is what I would need. Oh yeah, we were gonna make a flamethrower. Let's see. We want a flamethrower. Here it is. So we need 2 more. Oh, you actually need the biofuel to craft it. Interesting. 2 more electronics. Can I make that? I cannot. What am I missing? Oh, organic resin. I rearranged all my storage in here too, and now I don't know where anything is. That might be this one? Yes. Good night, Kevin! Alright, how many can I make? I only need 2. Well, 3 works. Okay, let's grab the biofuel. That we will need. Let me grab my lantern back so that we're not doing this in the darkness. And then what else was it? Steel screws and glass. Okay. Glass bench is here. Go. Alright, now we can make a flamethrower. Very entertaining. Alright, where did that biofuel can go? Let's go put it back in here to refill. We're gonna need more gunpowder, more. And this character also cannot do the fertilizer. But I have a ton of fertilizer. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Because it'll be way easier for me to bring my other character in and do that. Let's work on... We have plenty of 12 gauge casings. We can do more ammo casings. That just takes iron. Let's make up a bunch of that. Ammo casings. It's handy that you can bring characters back and forth. It gets confusing. It gets very confusing. Trying to remember, like, what character does what. Like, this character, the animals don't highlight, and it's crazy frustrating when I remember that. Let's unlock all this stuff. We need these. The geodes. We need all of the decoration sets. We've got the pet things. That's good. Is that all of it? That might be all of it. Let's see. We should unlock volatile substance just so we have it. Oh man, you have to do celebrity chef to unlock the hammer, like the epoxy recipe. What a random one. Using hammerhead slime, which is the boss drop, if we had actually killed that boss, we would have got it, to make this is such a weird thing to have unlocked by the celebrity chef mission. That is very strange. Rimetusk spear. We unlocked that, but again, it takes the boss stuff, so we can't actually use it. Which is a bummer. Let's make ourselves some bags, too. I don't even have any bags on this map. Where's my... Here it is. Losing everything. We need rope and iron nails and leather. Rope. Go. Leather. And iron nails should be here. There's only 2 of them. That's not gonna work. 10. That's when you were thinking about it, when you were talking about how missions unlock more items? Yeah. Some of them make sense. That one just really doesn't. That's the first one I've noticed that I'm like, that makes no sense at all. Alright, we can make 10 bags. That's probably excessive, but gonna do it anyway. Can I make paints? I can. Make 4. So we can make 4 of those bags be colored. Oh wait, this makes 15 at a time. Level up again. 60 plus something. Alright, so now we can turn some of these into pretty bags. Let's make 2 red ones, 2 green ones, 2 blue ones. Still not as cool as if they were purple, but I'll take it. Alright, so that'll help with our inventory. Put some stuff away. I know this is super random. Like, we're not even on the same map we were going to be on. I was really hoping we'd come over here and be able to do a boss fight. No such luck. Alright, the organic resin. I need signs for this stuff. That goes there. This goes here. This is probably like what I'll do. I mean, maybe next time, but more likely off screen. And then when we come back next week, we will have a legendary weapon ready to go because I will have earned enough of the biomass to be able to do it. What food do I have? Rhubarb stew, meat pie. Nothing really good, huh? What are my things? I don't think I have a food-related one on this character. No, I don't. So I don't have, like, vegetarian. My other character is vegetarian, like, so I get an extra buff from that. My other character is vegetarian and fish, so I get a bonus for fish foods and for fruit and vegetable foods. This character is none of those things. I don't know what I was doing with this one. It's got a weird build. But this is the one that I can make the cool stuff on. Like, we can make the cookies. We should make cookies. The cookies are not a lie in this game. The cookies are real. We need oil. I have oil. Sweet. I have sugar. We need eggs. Don't need all 53 eggs, but that's okay. What else did I need? Flour. Oh, I walked right past the flour. Flour. Cookies. We can make 5. 5 cookies. rearrange this stuff. Let's put the oil, sugar, and flour just in here. We'll leave them all in here. The best way to farm biomass is the desert in Olympus, where 3 sandworms are always spawned in the southwestern deserts. Yeah. Olympus is the one that I don't have a good base on. I'm working on it. I am working on it. I just got power to that one. But that's the one I don't have a good spot on. I think, do you actually get 10? I think it's only 10 if you're playing on hard mode, and I play on normal, so I think I might only get 5. I'm gonna put the paint here. That'll also be helpful later when I want to make photos. I think, unfortunately, it's going to take me longer to pull that off. We've got poison stuff. We've got all the bandages. I don't have suture kits. I also don't have very much health recovery. You're on hard mode? Yeah, so that's why it's 10. I think I only get 5, which is fair. I mean, I'm not playing as hard of mode, but it just means I'm going to have to kill even more. Gonna have to kill even more bosses. You need 80. It's 80 per legendary weapon to get them fully upgraded. Oh, for a second I thought my fish tank was off. What was I getting charcoal for? Oh, health recovery things. Make 4 more. That's probably a flower. No, it's this stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna have to kill a lot. I have, I think, 15 right now. Well, 16 because I have 1 to send up. The jav launcher does look really cool too. I want them all, and wanting them all is going to take an extremely long time. Because the javelin thrower does look really cool. I don't use javelin, so I'd have to like go down a whole rabbit hole of that. The flamethrower looks really fun. And the first boss we're going to do is the Rimetusk. So I feel like the flamethrower feels like a good choice for that. I want the rifle because my character is spec'd into rifles. I want all of them. Except for the hammer thing. I'm not much of a melee player. That one doesn't look that good. I mean, I'm sure it's good, but it's not my... It's not my vibe. Oh, I had 10 right here. Here I am thinking I have none left, and I had 10 sitting right there. My bad. It did look really slow. I was watching someone play with it, and it looked really slow. Painfully slow. Let's refill my water and my oxygen. Before I send this back to the station, I don't need that one. I want to get the Prometheus ones that give you like a fresh air bonus. I don't want to use the hammer thing on the hammerhead slug mess. No, that would be a disaster. Oh wait, I have 2 here. Oh, okay, cool. So it's better than I thought. I have 17. 17. Yeah, any kind of two-handed melee in like any game ever, I have a hard time with. It just doesn't go well for me. Ever, ever, ever. Biofuel here is done. Do you think we should make a second flamethrower? That feels excessive. Especially if I'm gonna make or get the legendary one. You can switch the legendary ones between maps. Like you can put it up and then bring it down. You use the knife for everything. The knife is actually really good. Like if I have to go melee, I agree. Knife. Which makes me really upset that I forgot about that when I was fighting the hammerheads. I tried to axe them. What was I even thinking? Oh, that's my concrete thing. I got so down the Prometheus rabbit hole that I haven't played enough on this map. Even though I just rearranged it, I'm still like, what? Where is everything? What do I have happening here? A beehive. Has a lot going on. I never even did this on Prometheus. A fully outfitted beehive that automatically makes the stuff. An obsidian knife with poison attachments and the ion backpack is a lethal combination. Oh, I bet. I bet. I've never done the ion backpack. My husband uses it, though, and he likes it a lot. I find myself at loose ends. Like, I don't know what I want to do next. We have platinum sheaths here. How much platinum do I have? That might be something to kill some... Not much. Not much at all. Let's go grab our platinum. I have the stuff. I made a electric deep mining drill. That's a process and a half, though. That is a process and a half. I don't think I'm ready to do that. We'd have to run wire. I'd have to run wire all the way down this mountain. I could set it up with its own power source. But I can also just attach it to my grid. That's a good thing about wire being free out here. Or out here, in this game in general. Wire being free is very, very handy. Maybe what we'll do is off screen, I'll farm some bosses here. Because Thursday we're playing God of War. So the earliest I'll be playing Icarus again is Sunday, potentially Tuesday if I want to do God of War twice. So it'll be a bit before we're back. So I think what I can do is farm a bunch of bosses. Took a wrong turn. It's this way. Farm a bunch of bosses, and then maybe on screen we'll have a go at the Hammerhead again for redemption. And then... that or the Lava Boss. Which would you guys rather see? The Lava Boss again, or the Hammerhead redemption arc? We'll do that one, and then get back on track with the missions. On screen. I just don't have the streaming time to do it all on screen. Like, it would probably be 2 weeks of streams just to get all the bosses together. Hammerhead Redemption? Okay, we'll do that. We will do that. I will make a ton of ammo, and we will take what we learned, probably a second flamethrower, and we'll give the Hammerhead another go next time. I will have that all ready. I'm doing this platinum in particular so I can make platinum sheets so that I can make more ammo. In case this seems super random to anybody, that's why we're getting platinum. Is so that I can make more ammunition with it. Ooh, exotics. Hello. I say at any moment. There you are. Grab this and this. I'm gonna leave that exotic there. Now that I know it's here, I'll come back for it. With the miasmic pick. I have the miasmic pickaxe that I bought from the station. That's how I have, like, the stone that I have in the cleanser right now, but I sent it back. I didn't keep it on this map. So I think I'll go get that when I can get the crust from it as well. Coming this way? Yes, you are. Go. Surprised the Komodo didn't care about that. I have a taxidermy knife? Yes, I do. I need more vestiges so I can put some rugs in my house. It's very empty. Yep. I knew you were gonna eat my wolf. I knew you were gonna do it. I know, next time we for sure have to make sure I can respawn out there. It's so funny that I was like, I should do this, and then I didn't. Thinking, oh, it'll be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine at all. I get stuck in here. Crap, that's not the way I wanted to jump. That is not the way that I wanted to jump. Alright, we're stuck. Back at the top? Okay, we're back at the top. I scooch down this mountain every time I do this. And yet, every now and then, I still fall into that pit. I shouldn't have given up. I should have, like, built up and dropped my bed up on the ledge with Long Island or something. I should have done something else. Maybe just not blown myself up with grenades. Might have been also just a good plan. I know, right? What's the fun in that? It was definitely an adventure. And it all worked out in the end. We didn't really lose anything. Dying in this game used to be like... 7 Days to Die, I think, is still like this, where you lose all your XP. If you die... So dying used to be like a complete tragedy. Because you could be about to level, and you'd be completely reset back to the beginning of that level. It was the most frustrating thing. The amount of times that my husband and I compared levels to decide who was the closest to leveling, and whoever was the closest just had to sit there and wait for the other person to respawn and then run all the way back to wherever we died, which sometimes was really far away, so that we both didn't end up losing our level. Somewhat ridiculous, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this into platinum. Which composites do I have? Actually, 12. Oh, there's plenty in here too. We have plenty of composites. Plenty of titanium. It's platinum that we actually need, like the actual ingot, so we'll cook all of that up. I'm gonna take this meat and turn it into regular meats. And the other meats, we'll put it for food for these guys. Nobody go in my house. When I was remodeling, I somehow ended up with a horse in the house. It was unfortunate, and it took me a while to fix. It was unfortunate. Alright, what else was I doing? Let's grab that meat. That's what I was grinding up this meat for. Was to put in there for them. So they don't run out of food again. I mean, not again. That's never happened. Why am I saying again? I would never let them run out of food. Good thing they can't starve to death. That's all I'm going to say about that. It is a good thing they can't starve to death. Alright, tree sap. So I think that that is probably good for tonight. I was hoping we could get another boss fight in, but I just do not have it in me to go super late tonight. It's not a good idea. I will pay for it tomorrow. Oh, my bear rugs. We have a lot of rugs up here. So yeah, we will call it here and pick up next time. Like I said, Sunday, nope, not Sunday, Thursday. It's only Tuesday. Thursday's God of War, so we're going to be back with that. And then after that, I will update my schedule in the Discord. So we'll be back to Icarus either on Sunday or Tuesday. So the first place that will be is on the Discord. I keep my schedule there. Otherwise, the streams get put up onto YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's episode and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss that next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.